Hey, welcome back to a new episode of Space Engineers Hunt for Prototech. This is episode 8. And I just got back from the little oil sand yeah, place to where I dug up a lot of oil sand. About I don't know how many Ks on this 18K guitar. That is because our next steps require oil or plastics and rubber and all that stuff. Polymer. So we're going through this, and oh, that is a. Oh, I'm lucky. Oh god. Oh. How did I survive that one? That thing is gone down. Whoops. And I found a new, beautiful. Okay, it fell upside down. Let's fix a bit around it so it doesn't exactly break through everything. Okay, so now we need this thing. Or was it? Oh, it was bitumen structure, right? Yes. That thing's working, you hear it. Then we get to the iron, put it there, and we have more lithium power cell options. Let's see. So yeah. Last episode we did a lot more in case of that what we just turned on, that building, and oh, it did go pretty decent. We have 3 new production facilities done. We don't have the ground yet. This is again not here because, well, this this thing crashed right into it. So we actually constantly lose our welder array. So I don't want to stand it right in front of you. Oh, we only have 1 hour. Okay, so I need to take it down in a minute. Not a problem, but not ideal either. So let's fix at least our battery and this thing if we can. Okay, so 4 motors. We need large tubes. We need so many stuff. So many things we do need. Also, I hope you don't hear my keyboard as much as used to. Because, practically I have quieted it all down a lot. I use now NVIDIA, what's it called? I don't know. Broadcast. So I hope it is masking a lot of the clicks, preferably all of them, but I don't think it will mask all of them. It will mask a good part, but definitely not all of them. That's not gonna happen. And recharge on. Now it should be recharging so we can keep driving and drive more and more efficiently. I'm gonna try and take as much cobalt stuff as possible because we're still not able to get too much cobalt, given that there is still a HAP pod right next to it. And that is not really a thing we can go around. Not all the thrust because then it will blow up and I don't want it to blow me up or my base. Especially me. Because I'm still at the point of if I die, I lose absolutely everything. So now we keep everything that is there. Cargo ship, please just pass by. Nice, thank you. And we got 180 metal grids, a lot of flush tubes, motors, some explosives, gatling ammo. Scrap metal can be in a smelter with niter, I don't know what exactly is. Actually, we have a lot more power cells now. But I want to also save some up, because once we get a miner going, I prefer to use a lithium power cell over anything else, because it's just much cheaper. Also much cheaper is what is way better. Okay, where do we throw nitrogen? I don't know. Production blocks. A chemical refinery. We don't have one, do we? No. So a chemical refinery is about this size. Okay, so steel plates. Give me like here full. Throw back in this. Okay, it is about 3 blocks wide. Yes. So this. Place it here and get the components in build planner. Collect, 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 collect. What does it still need? Ceramics. 50 ceramics. This is our ceramic furnace, so we need 50 carbon. Let's see. We have our crude oil here. In the oil cracker. Oh no, we don't have 8 megawatts, man. We don't. Do we have 8 megawatts of power? Don't think so. Everything that tries to take power, I try and turn off. I think we need to turn you off for a minute. And now build a third wind tower. I don't think we really have an option in here. We have our stuff prepared here. I hope we can quickly build one. Because as you know, we need 8 megawatts of power. That is a lot of power, and we don't have that option really easily. Especially in this mod pack, we are very limited in power production, especially early game. Like, sure, we have like Steam. I think that's also not even early game anymore, that's just mid game. We have wind power pretty much, and some solar power. Well, this planet is significantly more foggy than I anticipated, so solar power, especially if you don't have the full spectrum ones, is not really a good option for power production. This, with this amount of power need. Oh, okay. So one here and one here. Like, you would say, oh no, you're wasting so much space. All that stuff. I don't know why I would say that. But, like, it's not weird, I think, if you're gonna need a wind tower or 5, 6 in this game at minimum, even to run every single machine at the same time. And I don't mean these wind towers. Then you need like 12. I mean the big ones with the smaller wind turbines on the sides, then 2 layers of them, and then the big wind turbine on top. Something similar to that. Anyways, we are welding up at least the blocks that are permanent, or at least long term. Blocks that aren't get removed. Okay, so I have only the ceramics in my inventory. Build planner thing. And we go down again. At the same time, we're gonna use all our metal plates if we can. Because, well, stronger tower means less likely to completely go down. Okay, so at least get our ceramics for that thing over here. It's not on. Nope. Now it is. We need a lot of electromagnets. Where do we find that many electromagnets? Okay, what is the factory that easily makes a lot of electromagnets in no time? Because I don't know. An assembling bench, I would say then. The one. 300 wires? The rest it has, I think. Okay, so electromagnets are now being put together. In the meantime, let's just sit here and charge up a bit, because, well, we need to charge anyways. Well, this is our... I don't know how many wind turbines we've built so far, because one of the towers partially broke down. Because it got shot. It is, there again. This was the very first tower we built in the land as well. A lot of steel plates. And some electromagnets. And then we fill up the inventory with the rest of the steel plates. Did it? Yes. Okay, then we go up. Up, up, up. Oh no. And we go down apparently. Also, I want to stay away as far as possible from the thing when it blows up. I think it will blow up instead of just get removed. I could just remove it myself because I have the admin things if I want to. And it doesn't blow up my base, but it is still here and I can't really do anything about it. I should be building a scrap thing so I can do something about it. Because I also need a way to disable the warheads, because one of those warheads will blow up in your face and you're dead. Well, I just dropped down. That is now built. There's one other to go after this. Well, first we need to probably heal up a bit. Also, it's full of... There's marks everywhere. Yeah, there's ships somewhere around. Also, it's blood red in my screen, so I'm going to heal up in a minute. So let's get in here. This blood redness is something I don't want to keep on here. Also, this is not built yet because we need displays. So for that we need plastics. So for that we need yeah, tower. No, oh no. That can be either very bad or incredibly good. Incredibly good. If it lands on something critical on my base, we have a problem. If it lands close by, with some good loot, I'm happy. Okay, yeah, they certainly land close by. Well, we will see what we have once we get into our little rover. 2 grower ships, one just got out of range, one just is moving out of range too. So let's heal a bit more. I just wanted to check if it didn't go straight from a base and what it would have hit. Because if it hit something critical but less visible, I would have probably missed it for a bit. So I want to not screw that up. Also, healing up a bit is a bit important because we go up again and it takes about 40 damage for a fall from almost the top to our platform. So you want to be well over 40 health. Do we want to not die on impact? Preferably 70 health, but that's just gonna take a long time to get to. So yeah, we need this thing because this is gonna be so much quicker. Also, we need power for that first, which is the biggest problem here. Without the power, we can't run this. I yeah, it's a bit of a wrong position to place this thing. This would have been a better corner in my opinion, because I could just have connected it to this piping and used it as a O2 regenerator, but I didn't do it. So I also could have used it as a connection to my O2 tank to immediately fill it up again with more O2 instead of using the H2O2 generator. But that's maybe when I'm gonna finish it, I'm doing that. Did I have it in my inventory? Yes, I have it on my build planner. Okay, go up, up, up. Oh, slowly and carefully up. Prefer not to die. Just something I prefer. Okay. Then we try and slowly do this. We see that we can reach it already, and we do this. Somehow I have to go up there. Okay, nice. Components added to build planner. Remove. And go back down. Okay, ground installation. My goodness, is there being shot up there? Or was it just a spark from here? That was a bit of weird to see. Okay, great. This thing should be done. Oh wait, I didn't turn on. Thought I did. Anyways, it can just build and it's not really a thing that needs to be done right now. Well, sort of, but not as a necessary thing, because otherwise we can't progress at all. Because we still have to build a lot of other things beside it. And also that little stinger, we need to stay away from it as far as possible once the timer goes down. Oh, this one displays. Sorry, but displays in advanced computers. Not basic computers. Not basic computers. Sorry that I do that, but there's a lot of stuff that is very much worth it. It's also a very scary thing with the amount of explosive on it. So yeah, but yeah, we got a lot of more advanced computers. 40 more, so we had 120. We got more basic computers, so we 250, and the rest. Eventually, I'm gonna probably use ISIs if it's possible. ISIs should be possible with any mod you possibly could use. If you just do learn recipe, it will learn it and you can just use it. I have used it on another world without industrial overhaul. Also, did we finish this one? Did we never finish this one? What the? Why did we never finish this? That is so weird. So we have one more thing to finish. Carefully. That is odd. Like, why? I thought I completely finished this tower before. Apparently, I missed quite a bit. Well, quite a bit. I missed a whole turbine. That is quite some miss. Yeah, I guess. Let's go up here and finish this wind turbine tower officially. Because, well, it being partially finished is just not a good thing. Hey, I jumped already in the end. Just to prevent me from banging out and dying on impact, even though it wasn't that high of a fall. Energy low. So let's go down and go to our chair quickly. Wait. Ooh, there's silver. We have a lot of silver already. This we should be having. Anyways, I don't want to change my exterior. I just want to have health and energy back. And most important part of all, we got a respawn point. That is by far the most important detail of everything with that thing. Okay. Something went wrong here. No, it didn't went wrong. Just didn't get any karma yet. Oh. Oh, you briefly turned on. Oh, we were so close. 3 is just not enough. At least if nothing else is actually running. I think there's nothing else running, right? Let's just get this running quickly. Yes, it's iron, and iron is always important and useful. And well, nothing else is running at the moment anyway, so it's slow it's slow anyways. So not doing it right now is just not smart plan. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That one is done. So, oh no, that's the wrong one. Melter. Okay, that one's still way more iron to go through. Anyways, we still need a yet another tower. Let's just try and fix most of these blocks. Hope to prevent most of the destruction it can cause. If I don't do it. I really prefer to keep this mostly intact. Can I somehow try and push it on? No. I don't even know how heavy this is, but it's way too heavy. That's something I'm certain of. Don't want to cut into the interior too much because I prefer life, even though I have a respawn point at this moment. Okay, there is a lot of event controllers. There's decoys, gyroscope. Oh my goodness. Okay, I did not know it had 12 warhead. 12 warheads in one fighter. Oh, they really didn't want me to get it, did they? Yeah, I need to try and really push this thing off. Help? I get off, please. Just despawn. Don't blow up if you turn down the timer. Because if you blow up, oh my goodness, that's gonna be bad. We need. For what did we need? We need a display for something. Oh yeah, 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 where have you said? Um, that was the. Also, we have more iron again. Is this possible? We lost like quite a few. So let's just get through all the blocks. We're out of plates. I'm trying to fix my base up as much as possible, as quickly as possible. It's just not. It's not an easy task, to say the least. Fix up a base that's being clanked upon the entire time. Okay. Like I noticed this thing damaged a vast part of my base, at least this side. Don't know what else it could have damaged. I would say quite a bit, but also I won't be saying that. But yeah, we need to weld up a bit more of the floor, especially for structural integrity. Without the floor, there's a lot more problems. Also, there's absolutely no power right now. So yeah, I have no real other choice than to just go for the floor in my spare time because, well, we generate like maybe 1 megawatt of power if we're lucky in this weather condition. It's fog, there's no wind, there's wind turbines, it's only power source. Yeah, good. Gonna work perfectly, guys. Wind turbines and no wind makes no power, as far as I'm aware. I'm just still very much ooh, it's actually still working. That is great because that means that we can still slowly go ahead and weld every bit up. We actually produce enough power now to actually have one machine that uses very little power running in bits at the same time. That's really nice. It can't be running constantly, that is clear, but even if it runs like every few seconds, it's a way better deal than just not running at all. Good. And close down this again. Uh, it is now going full speed again. Okay, the fog is clearing up. It does mean that we need to have another power generation point somewhere. So we're not gonna weld up anything anymore. We are gonna take the plates, walk this way, and say this should be the middle, right? Yeah, it should be, I guess. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the middle, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Slowly move up again. because we want that middle piece to be left open for our printer. The printer most likely will move over time. But for as long as it doesn't need to move, we are gonna be having it over there trying to print out every ship we need to print out. Most likely getting a bit bigger in size at some point, because, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm eventually just gonna build a whole new printer. It just doesn't move itself. It has like a piston with a thing on top. It just very slowly moves up or something. Would be a good printer. Just trying to print ships, guys. Don't bother. Oh, we always miss parts. Like I'm not super used to not using any jetpack. Also, it's a good challenge because, well, it's either this finicky stuff that to try and not fall on your face, or you have to build a actual ship that can bring you up remote controlled and stuff. So yeah, it's a lot more complicated. Ground installation is, as long as you don't get too close to me. There's a lot of cargo ships right now. There's 3 cargo ships going around. No, 2. That's still the destroyer. So yeah, still a destroyer that somehow crashed itself. I don't even know how it did. I really didn't do anything with that destroyer. I was very surprised it actually was down, because I was almost planning on just removing it because it didn't move away. But it was already down. Like, okay, I guess that is the reason why it didn't move. I'm not complaining. Okay, so let's slowly move down. Do we have? Not a single one is marked into our world planner. 1, 2, 3. Now they are. Ceramic factory is also trying to go, but yeah, we have no carbon, and we need carbon very bad for it. Also, it's just not most of these. Yeah, how you call it? Recipes are not cheap or easy to make in at all. Like ceramics only, yes. So run towards this side. Probably you want to get a lot of steel plates from inventory first, because we want to keep building after. Like either weld up the pillar or just build more points for the wind turbines to be. It's all pretty much on a dangerous spot. Like it's almost exactly in the middle. That's pretty nice. At least over there. That's 1. That's 2. And that is 3. Multiple wind turbine towers are very neat to get. Okay. Carefully try and get out of the way so I can place the 4th one down. We actually got a lot of wind turbine towers this time. We got 2 in 1 episode. That is a record. Normally we wouldn't be getting 2 in a single episode. Okay. Okay, we got it in our inventory. Our build planner. I always say inventory, but it's our build planner. It's not an inventory. Well, technically, if you just put mouse button, you get everything in your inventory, but you don't get the recipe in your inventory directly. Yeah, it's a bit weird. My brain never really works like normally. So we have 4 wind turbines here. We got 5 over there. That should, with emphasis on should, with decent wind speeds, be just enough to run that thing. It should be very close, but it should be enough. Let's go all the way to the edge, so I don't immediately get bumped off by this thing. This here and place, then remove 1 and 2, build 1, build 2, get the components in from 2. Yeah, jump here, I don't care. Not high enough for a same grid to be actually deadly. For to separate grids, it is definitely deadly. Okay, only we need the ceramics, and then we're good. We just need ceramics. That's very neat. Got all our wind turbines online. We will want at least 2 more towers online eventually. But for what we are at now, this is very, very nice. Okay, 18, technically 19. And we just plug our inventory again with plates in a minute. Like this. Then we run this way, and we at least going to quickly, if it does explode, we want as much strength and connection points as possible to that wind turbine tower, because if we lose every connection point, we will be in some form of trouble. Because, well, yeah, if it loses all connection points, it will fall down and we have to completely rebuild it, which is something I really do not want. Will be a hell of a job again. That thing is clanging out like crazy. We'll be happy if it's gone, as long as it doesn't blow up. But if it does, it's 12 warheads. It's gonna be a huge explosion and it's gonna probably kill me instantly, even though I'm here. Okay, so let's get some ground going further along. Energy low. On a critical. Please say you run. If we turn off every other thing that should be running. Can you run? Oh, I thought it was enough. Like, why did I think it? Because in the other world, I only have 4 wind turbines. All for having 5 wind turbines on them. And this thing runs. So, I'm a bit confused why it isn't running right now. What is pulling enough power for it to want to not run? If you would say that it is running fine. Cement kiln, bitumen extractor. I need the oil cracker to actually work. Okay, our smelters are off, our synthetic factory is off, and our wire drawer is off. Everything is off. We still are not producing enough power. Oh my goodness. With 326 apiece and 12 wind turbines, we are barely producing over half. We're not even producing over half. Well, we are. No, we are not. Oh, probably they need over half. To actually run means that I have one wind turbine too little. Or miss something. Is there another way to produce power quickly? Oh, wait. We can just put down an alkaline battery, can't we? This will be the last thing, so it works. Is acid, is alkaline. Gonna collect, 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 collect. We need 80 ice. 80 ice is very easy to get. We have quite a bit stored up. Not that much, but acceptable numbers. It is on. Move this over. We need copper and iron. We have everything there now, so why is it not producing? Iron and copper. We have everything we need in here right now. Oh wait, because we are out of power because this thing is drawing too much, so everything is off. No, it's not. We're going to temporarily try and build this thing. Don't know if it's going to be done this episode because we need a lot of alkaline power cells, which is hard to get a lot of quickly. We don't really have another way of getting them, do we? No, doesn't seem like it. Only at this assembling bench. So yeah, that how long does one take, man? Surprisingly long. Yeah, this is probably gonna be something for next episode, because well we could be waiting for a bit, but let's just quickly look around this thing. We use this bar as well. Okay, that's not good. We have silver, tantalum, iron, and platinum. Like, we're just gonna quickly look around and then just close off this episode. This looks more like iron than platinum, but alright. Didn't even get the iron. Great. And yeah, okay, we didn't get anything. Maybe we get this little bit of iron. No? We do. Do get a little bit. Like, I see iron, like why wouldn't I try and dig some up? Iron is iron, right? Okay, is it on a place where another meteor already landed? Almost looks like it. Just 400 dying from it. Still more than absolutely nothing. Oh, we need tantalum by the way, because later, very late recipes in this mod pack require a lot of tantalum. So anything we can get right now is very much useful. And of course silver is always useful. Especially in this mod pack, because normally you would say, oh yeah, it's only useful for magical components. So in this mod pack, it has some other uses, not many, but some later recipes have silver as a use. And also, Lord Wader also has silver as a use later on, apart from just medical components. So yeah, it's quite important to get a lot of silver if you can. And there's no tantalum. If it still says tantalum with this large of a hole around it, it is lying. And maybe you're lucky with like 1 point something tantalum and you actually manage to get something. Don't count on it. Oh, also we have enough power to actually run this thing now. Okay. Also always recharge. And back to tar. Because yeah, tar is still more oil. And you get tar. Ooh, we did have tantalum. Okay, so what does refined tantalum? Okay, you do all these. Okay, we have a little bit of tantalum, some more silver, and a little bit of gravel and other stuff. And you get obviously the iron. Nice. Quickly get this gone because the only reason I check it right now is because I want to turn it off immediately after. Nice. Because well, the more we can save up, the better, in my opinion. Okay, we have 40 alkaline things going now. I think it can only say 40, so we need to check it up very often. Getting more oil. And of course, eventually with the... We could eventually get a gasoline thing going for. That's a bounty. But the bounties don't really do much. I thought they would, but they are already useless compared to anything else. Look at the crude oil. Not well. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We did do significantly more than... Oops. Yeah, I saw it coming. We don't need this so much, so let's just turn this off. Keep other things going. Well, we did significantly more than last episode. We actually did a lot. It wouldn't seem like a lot, but we placed that thing. We practically have it done. We just need some carbon, which is that thing, or coal. Well, that last one is not possible yet because we have no coal found anywhere yet. At least I don't think we did. Oh, we did. So if I make that thing pink. 4 kilometers that way. So let's do that next time. Let's get that goal. Of course, also get some oils if eventually, but let's get that goal and let's start building absolutely everything we need. We can get this entire thing built once we get the coal. We're also going to place a whole cover up over top of it. If this did you swap where you're facing to? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time, cool and more power probably. So yeah, I was Nair, and this was Paint Engineers and for Prototech, and I see you in the next episode. Bye bye.